Dear students, now let us do 7th and 8th part. Let us quickly do these two parts, right? So two equations are given to us. Let us see what can we do. As I told you, these are the equations in which we use the because the variables are in the denominators, we will put them in the form of another variables. So for that I told you, just compare the two given equations and compare which part of the two equations is same, right? In the first question, before putting the value, you can see in the numerator of the complete question 10 2 4, complete numerator is divisible by 2, so we can reduce it as all these three are the multiples of 2 to make our equation easier, right? Or if you don't want to reduce them, you can take them the equations in the same way. So if we will reduce, it will become 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, and 2 2s are 4. Remember, whenever you reduce, you have to reduce each and every term of the equation, whether the term is of left hand side or on right hand side. So the new equation has become 5 by x plus y plus 1 by x minus y is equal to 2. Here these two are multiples of 5, but 2 is not the multiple of 5, so we can't reduce them, right? Now let us compare the two equations. In the numerator, in the first term numerator, the denominator is same, x plus y. So we will take denominator as x plus y, right? But in the numerator, here 5 is there, here 15. We know that both are the multiples, but easier way is to take 1. As I told you earlier, you can take 1 as a common factor. So put 1 by x is equal to x plus y is equal to a. Similarly, in the second term, in the numerator will take 1, because 1 can be placed multiplied anywhere. So 1, and the denominator is same, so we'll take 1 by x minus y is equal to b. So now we have this, so we will replace this by a and this by b. So in the first equation, 1 by x plus y, the remaining terms will remain same in the equation. Like 5 is in the numerator, so we'll write it in the numerator. 1 by x plus y is written as a, so 5a plus 1 by x minus y is b, so we'll take b. No other coefficient is there, right hand side is true. This is our first equation, or we can mark this as first and this is a second equation. So here also 1 by x plus y is a and the coefficient is 15, so we'll write 15a minus 5, and 1 by x minus y is b, so we'll write b is equal to minus 2. This is our third equation. Now you can solve them either by substitution method or by elimination. You all know how to solve it, so let us solve it. So dear students, I have applied elimination method, so it will be easier to make the coefficient of b same. So here 1 is the coefficient, here 5, so cross multiply, will multiply the first equation by 5, second equation by 5, and third by 1, right? So we'll get this, when you multiply you'll get this. Second equation will remain same because it is multiplying by 1, so we'll get a is equal to 1 by 5 in this way, and by putting the value of a in either in 2 or 3, we'll get the value of b as 1, right? So you can see the calculation or do it yourself. Now the main step next is put a and b. As I told you, where we will put these values, the equation in which we have started using these. So we have started taking a and b in first equation, so we'll take here. So put a and b in 1. So 1 by x plus y, so we'll write 1 by x plus y is equal to a. What is a? It is 1 by 5. And 1 by x minus y is equal to b, that is 1. So again denominator, we will reciprocal it, we'll get the things in the numerator, so we can do. Why we are not reciprocating here? Because this is not a single term, it is a combination of two terms. Here nothing is being added to this term, so that's why we are taking, because this question can come to your mind. So right hand side will also get reciprocated. You will get another equation. Let us mark it as fourth equation. And from here again, if we'll reciprocate it, we'll get x minus y is equal to 1 by 1 means 1. So this is fifth equation. So again, we have to use the elimination method. That's why these two questions are different. First of all, we have used the method to find out the value of a. Now we will use any of the method, either substitution or elimination, to find out x and y. So x plus y is equal to 5, x minus y is equal to 1. Coefficients are already same. We'll write 2x is equal to 5 plus 1, 6. So x is equal to 3. Right? Now put this value either in fourth equation or in fifth. So put in fourth equation. So fourth is x plus y is equal to 5. So we'll write 3 plus y is equal to 5 and y is equal to 2. So in this way you will solve this part. This is the seventh part of question number 1. Next part is exactly similar, dear students. I'll start the question but complete it yourself. So dear students, now 8th part. Let us see. Let us compare again. The variables are in the denominator, so we will these equations will be solved by the reduction method. So now let us compare the two equations, dear students. Now this is very important. In the numerator we will as usual take 1 divided by. So now let us compare the first term. Here 3x plus y is there. Here 2 into 3x plus y. But what is same? What is similar in 2? What is similar? 3x plus y is similar. 2 is not there. So we'll take only 3x plus y. This is equal to a. Similarly compare the second, 3x minus y. 3x minus y, 2 is not there, so we'll not take 2. 3x minus y is equal to b. So let us put them in the given equations. This is equation number 1. Now 1 by 3x minus y, no extra coefficient is given to us, so this will be written as a plus no extra coefficient is given to this. Complete term is termed as b is equal to 3 by 4, right? Now next here 1 by 3x plus y is a, but remember students, as I told you, remaining things will remain same whether they are in the numerator or denominator. Now 2 is in the denominator, so we'll put it in the denominator. Minus again see 1 by 3x minus y, this will be written as b, and now 2 is again in the denominator, we'll place it in denominator, is equal to minus 1 by 8. So we'll write this. Now again, as we can see the denominator, this is the first equation, this we can mark it as 2. Sorry, this is the second equation, this we can mark as 3. But as you can see in the denominator, each and every term contains 2. 2, 8 means multiples of 2. We can reduce them. 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are. So, but once again I'm repeating, this should be done in the whole equation, whether it is left hand side or right hand side. So we'll take a minus b is equal to minus 1 by 4. So this is your second equation, this is your third equation. Now we can solve it by elimination method. Write them separately. I'm solving them here only. मैं यहीं solve कर रही हूँ 2 और 3 को. As the coefficient of b is same and signs are opposite, I'm cancelling them out. A plus a is 2a is equal to 3 by 4 and minus 1 by 4 by adding them. As I told you, we'll write by adding 2 and 3, we'll get this. So now solve them. When you will take the LCM of this, you will get 4, 3 minus 1, that is 2 by 4. So 2a is equal to 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. It is multiplied, goes to other side, it will get divided, so 1 by 4. Similarly, by putting the value of a either in second or third equation, we can get the value of b. So now second equation is a plus b is equal to 3 by 4. So a means 1 by 4 plus b. So get the value of b. 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4, and 3 minus 1 is 2 by 4. So 1 by 2, because the denominators are same, so LCM will be 4, 3 minus 2, this. So B is 1 by 2. Now what is the next step? Put A and B in equation 1. So when you will put here, you will get 1 by 3x plus y is equal to A, and A is 1 by 4, and 1 by 3x minus y is equal to 1 by 2, because B is 1 by 2. Now take the reciprocal, we'll get 3x plus y is equal to 4, and 3x minus y is equal to 2, right? So solve them again by which method? Elimination. Let me write it here. 3x minus y is equal to 2. So solve it, you will get 6x is equal to 6, x is equal to 1. So now put this value either in this equation, that is 4th equation, or 5th equation. We'll get the value of b. So 3x plus y is equal to 4. Put in 4th equation. So 3 into 1 plus y is equal to 4. So y is equal to 3 into 1 is 3. 4 minus 3, that is y is also 1. So in this way you will get. So remember, the first step, take a, b, get the value of ab by elimination. Then you will get again by putting the value of ab, you will get again the two equations. Solve them in the same way, you will get the value of x and y. So that's it.